What's going on YouTube? Baltmatrix here, and today we are taking a look at Battlecore Optimus Prime from Transformers Combiner Wars. Now this figure is just a repaint of the original Optimus Prime with an additional change, and we'll talk about that a little bit later as to why I got this figure. He is just an Ultra Magnus redo of Prime, except instead of blue, he's got gold. I actually do like the look. As an Ultra Magnus redo, I think it works, and the head sculpt's pretty good as well. I like the little gold antenna, and the silver on the mask and the blue eyes. Works really well for me. Next to the original Optimus Prime figure with the repro labels applied, I think it actually looks really good. And the fact that there are two different head sculpts works in its favor. It's kind of like a powered up version of the original head sculpt. I actually really dig this Battlecore Prime figure. In fact, I'm just going to start calling him Ultra Magnus, because that's practically what it is. First, here on the right, we have Prime's original head sculpt, and then I'm going to change my focus to the new Prime's head sculpt. As you can see, they are significantly different, and to be honest, I kind of like the new head sculpt better. Battlecore Prime's transformation, exactly the same as you would think, though all of the joints feel significantly tighter. Knee joints are tighter, arm joints are tighter, the spinning of the head feels stiffer, so the whole figure just feels better put together than the original Prime figure did. And Motormaster is, unfortunately, suffering the same fate for me. The figures or the mold just are not holding up well at all, which is sad to say. Though this figure does feel significantly better than both of those other figures, which is kind of odd and all, to be honest. Just a quick comparison of the vehicle modes. I think Battlecore Prime's vehicle mode works really well, even though things aren't holding together back here. And I'm surprised. I'm just maybe some panel lining on this Battlecore Prime figure, and it's going to be perfect. I don't think I'm going to need to get any extra labels, because they actually painted parts of this Prime that they didn't on the original, which is just odd. Now moving on to the reason why I bought this figure in the first place, and that is his combined mode. So do a kind of a partial transformation back into robot mode, and then just get the combined mode up and running. And the reason I bought this figure is actually because of the combined mode and his hips. Apparently, this figure has new hips. And the reason that's important is because the hips actually ratchet in the correct direction now. Oops, gotta turn that around. So I'll show you that here in just a second of what I'm talking about. So in order to get these guys to stand up in this mode, I had to break out a monitor stand, so that's what this metal thing is. Okay, what I've been talking about has to do with the way the hips ratchet. And you can see on the Power Core figure, Hasbro has applied new ratcheting joints to the hips so that the legs in combined mode are straight. Now this Prime, on the other hand, has the thighs pointing at the same angle, but the hips are, as you can see, at a different angle degree. So you see how they are pointing together and pushing in together? If you try to do that on this guy, it ratchets out of place. So the only other option is to go 3 clicks instead of 2 clicks and get this much wider stance. You get a much more natural stance with the Battlecore figure, which makes me wonder, hey, is there a third-party component out there where I can swap out those ratcheting hips for the original Prime? If not, well, I guess I'll just use the Battlecore version. I have to admit, with Battlecore Prime as the center torso, this set looks pretty good. It still looks really good with the original red Optimus, though. You're going to have a lot of white or red with this set anyway. No getting around it. So, gang, I hope you have enjoyed this look and review of Battlecore Optimus Prime. He is definitely a worthy upgrade, and honestly, some panel lining with a black marker or a black felt tip Gundam marker is going to go a long way with improving the overall look of this figure. Other than that, I think his paint scheme's actually perfect as is. I hope you have enjoyed this video review. As always, I am Baltmatrix, asking you to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.